Hey, caregiver family, Chris Campbell here, founder and owner of Care Reps. And today I wanted to, this is kind of geared more towards our HHAs and CNAs that work in the facilities, assisted livings, nursing homes, and places that were really hit hard by the uh, COVID pandemic. So I came across this survey that was conducted. I'm going to pull it up. I came across a survey that was conducted by the National Center for Assisted Living and the American Healthcare Association. And basically, what it talks about, or it's asking about, is about the financial crisis and staffing challenges that are taking place in these facilities. So what they did was they surveyed about 1,000 different facilities about how are they doing financially as well as their staffing challenges. And one of the interesting things that stuck out was that they said about 90% of the facilities that were surveyed said that they're either losing money or they are operating pretty much at break even. So due to the increased costs with testing, with COVID testing, a lot of facilities now require, tests pretty regularly, protection equipment, the increase in that, and then as far as with staff. So I'm sure many of you have probably worked a ton of overtime over the course of this pandemic. So with all those things adding up, it hasn't been quite a profitable scenario for some of our care facilities. So, and what I would like you to do is that, we have the vaccine that's here, and, I guess there's supposed to be, or I guess there should be some light at the end of the tunnel as far as this pandemic ending. And I think that most of the facilities are thinking that, well, once we get through this, um, the cost won't be as increased. But then also, we'll have our residents come back because I'm sure with some of these facilities, probably the census or the number of people in these facilities have probably taken a dip. And obviously, if people aren't there, then the facility isn't making money. So one of the things I kind of just wanted to point out and just maybe just be aware of in these next coming months is the census. What will be the census? What is the population? How many people will actually be back in the facilities in these coming months. The thought pattern is that we're getting on the other side of this COVID pandemic. The vaccine is here, and once the vaccine is here, people will feel it will safe, and people will come back to the facility. Now, there are mixed opinions about this. Some people think that people will rush back on in, and you have some people that think that they may be a bit more cautious or might have adapted to a new way at home, and they figured out a way to be at home and may not rush to come back. So, um, it's kind of a mixed bag here as far as what the opinions are. I'm sure that most of the operators and the facilities are hoping that people come and rush back. So just from a job stability and security standpoint, just kind of pay attention to that because if these facilities currently aren't making money and that census or that population or those people don't bounce back the way that they're hoping, there probably would be some changes coming at your facility. So just so that so just keep an eye on that and be aware of that. And that way, if things do happen or changes, cuts, layoffs, those things happen, you're kind of able to, see it coming. So just wanted to leave you that tidbit of information. Uh, Again, for those that receive this through a text, I always remind you, please go ahead and update your schedule with us if your schedule was changed, so we can, get the shifts that you need. And if you were interested in signing up with us, if you've never dealt with us before, deal with us with the link below or the platform that you received it to, or you can always text me 973-798-8997. All right. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk soon. Take care.